to be the person that I am today and the team that we are today. And obviously you feel like on the other side of a hard time is a really big blessing, and we stuck to it. We kept the faith, and to be rewarded with something like this, you can't really even put it into words.
We'll shift to our right with Maddie.
Right over here. Paige, Azzi, and Sarah, all three of you, how validating is it that, Paige, you're ending your career with the national championship. Azzi, you came back from a knee injury, and Sarah, as a freshman, to come in and be a part of breaking this title drought. Just how validating is it to sit up there and know that you're national champions?
Yeah, very validating to all the hard work we put in as individuals and as a team, and how much we stuck together through the good times and the bad, and how connected we were. We feel like we were so connected and nothing could break us. We've been through a lot on our own as a team, so we feel like nothing that life or basketball can throw at us would ever break us and make us separate. So to be able to sit up here with them, with the whole team, and share this moment is extremely validating.
I'm going to go to the center.
Hey, Pam Grundy, author of Shattering the Glass, Remarkable History of Women's Basketball. To Paige and Azzi, you have seen a lot in your careers. You've seen women's basketball change a lot. I'd like if you could say something about what the changes have been from the perspective of players, and then also how you see yourself in the context of all the generations of women who've come before you.
We could start with Azzi.
I felt like last year being out, I really got a chance to sit back and look around and just see the attention that we had and just the impact that all of us, my teammates, had on little girls, and I thought it was just incredible. And to be a part of that this year, and still just to see our fans, we're in Tampa and it feels like a home game, to have that support, and just to see little girls with their hair braided like us, little girls with shirts on, even grown men, and that's just incredible. So to have that support, and to see that grow, I felt like it was there my freshman year, but I feel like it's definitely grown a lot since then. So to see that, it's amazing.
And Paige?
Yeah, I would say a lot of the same things, just in terms of the visibility and the access to women's sports now, women's basketball. It's been amazing to be a part of. Even since my freshman year, the women's game has grown so much, and you're extremely grateful to be a part of that, and I feel like it's only going to get better towards the future. But we thank the people who have laid the foundation every single day, the women's basketball players who came before us, who allow us to be at this stage, allow the WNBA to be something we aspire to be, and fulfill those shoes. So it all started with the groundwork, and we're just trying to fulfill what they've done.
I'm going to go to the front.
Congratulations, all of you. Can you just tell us when the moment came? It looked like you were going to win the game much earlier before the buzzer came, but when that final moment came, when the buzzer's there, when you have the realization, what was going through your heart and mind?
Is that a question for Paige?
Paige, yes, I'm sorry.
So many emotions. Gratitude was the main one, of the journey, of the ups and downs, of everything that it took to get to that point, and just overwhelming joy, and just so happy for every single person who was a part of this journey. And so just to be able to sum that up in a few words, joy and gratitude would probably be the forefront.
Howard
Megdal at the Nets. Congratulations to all of you. Azzi, for you, scoring 11 points in the third quarter, in the quarter that essentially put this game away, if you can just kind of take me through what you felt emotionally at those times when you're seeing the ball go through the hoop, and also you and Paige have obviously been through so many ups and downs here at this program. I know you came here to do this. What was going through your mind, and what goes through your mind now, knowing that you helped Paige get her national championship that she wanted?
Yeah, I think going into the third quarter, we knew we had a good lead. We played a great first half. We wanted to continue that, and we didn't want to let them back in the game. So I think all of our mindset was just to be aggressive, stay locked in, stay disciplined, stay together, and that's exactly what we did. And I happened to score 11 points, but that's just, I was doing what my teammates, what the game was giving, and how my teammates got me the ball. So, and then being able to do it with this group is so incredible. I mean, there's a lot that just this season, the ups and downs of the season, but the fast 4 years, this group has been through so much adversity together. So to be able to do this for our seniors, I really don't have words to describe like what this feels like, what it means to me, but I'm super grateful and I'm just super proud of this entire team.
We'll go to Michael Vopel.
Mike Vopel from ESPN.com. This is for Sarah. You set the record for the most points scored by a freshman in the NCAA tournament, breaking the record by Tamika Catchings, which she set back in 1998 when your mom was playing. I'm just wondering if you could talk about this entire tournament for you and how well you've played.
Yeah, I did. I feel like I did better than I was expecting. But yeah, I mean, it's cool to score that. That wouldn't have happened without my teammates, though.
We'll go right behind you to Cassandra.
Cassandra Negley with Yahoo Sports. Paige, right in the middle. When you came out of the game, you were subbed out in that final minute, and you had a long embrace with Geno. What was going through your head, especially as you went down the bench, whatever you're willing to share about that moment specifically?
Yeah, again, just gratitude for all that coach has meant to me and how much he shaped me to the human I am, to the basketball player I am throughout this entire 5 years, and just putting it all together in one hug, what our journey has been together. He told me he loved me, and I told him I hated him. So, but we both love each other, even though we hate each other some days. But yeah, just every single relationship that I've built throughout the years here, you just try to encapsulate it in one hug for 5 seconds. But just every single person that I went down the line and hugged just meant so much to me and meant so much to the team. And so just like I've been saying, just a state of gratitude.
We're going to go Bill Roden, then to Nancy. You just walk past Bill. Go back. Right there.
Hi, Bill Roden with ESPN's Landscape. This is actually for you, Sarah. There's been a lot of talk about journeys. You know, everybody's talking about the journey. Yours is kind of short so far, but how does it feel? A lot of players spend their entire careers and never win a national championship. Just your perspective about your first year winning a national championship and some of your thoughts and what's your perspective on that?
I mean, yeah, we've gone to practice every day working hard for this moment, so just really proud of the team and the way we've been playing.
Is it something you expected?
I mean, no, not really.
We'll take our next question from Nancy.
Nancy Armour, USA Today Sports page. Straight. You have talked throughout your career about how much the team means to you and that that's the most important thing to you. How fitting is it then that this was truly a team effort and it wasn't, I mean, obviously Sarah and Azzi had great games, but this was not one player taking over and winning this title on their own?
Yeah, we talked about it as a team. We thought leading up to this weekend, the Final Four game, last game, and this game, that we hadn't played our best team basketball yet in the tournament, and we had gotten to the point where we were and done it pretty well. But we thought we were saving our best performances for this weekend, and it's been just, I think, a great, summary of what we have been this entire season, of being a team, staying connected on any given night. It can be anybody's night, and how we play as a team. And I think that was just a great showing for that between last game and this game. So it's extremely fitting. It's destiny, and I think, obviously, I have a great faith, so I believe God planned that perfectly in a way that it went out. So it was just a great last showing of the great team basketball that we've been playing all season.
We're going to go to the back. If you can raise your hand so the student athletes can see you.
Hi, it's Miriam with Overtime, and my question is for all of you. How many unread texts and missed calls do you have right now, and who are the first people you're going to call back and why?
Just due to time, we'll actually only be able to have one of the student athletes answer. Do you have a preference on which one?
Let's do Paige.
Actually, I love responding to texts, so I probably only had like 10 missed texts before this game. I haven't not checked my phone yet. Hoping it's in the hundreds, maybe. Like, some people want to reach out to me, say congrats. I don't know. Missed calls, I don't like talking on the phone. So I'll get back to people on text, but if I had to pick one person to get back to, I don't know. It depends who reached out to me.
We're going to go to our left.
My question is for Sarah Vanessa with the Bay Area Examiner. My question for you is, can you just talk about how much Geno means to you and his leadership, especially now being a national champion in your freshman year?
I would say he means a lot to me. I feel like he means a lot to everyone on the team. Yeah, he's a great coach, so I really look up to him. What else do you want me to say? Yeah.
Say it again.
With that, we're going to shift to our right front row.
Jalen Johnson, Rising Media Stars. This one is for Azzi. You just looked like you were playing really free today. You had a smile on your face the entire game. You were locked in at the beginning, I could tell that. But you had a smile on your face the entire game. What was allowing you to play so freely today?
Well, first, I think my faith. I feel like Paige and other people on the team have been really inspirational in that aspect. So being able to kind of just let go, give it to God, definitely takes that pressure that I put on myself away. And then also, I play my best when I'm having fun. And so I knew like this is our last game regardless of what happens, so I'm gonna have fun with everyone, but specifically like our upperclassmen. Caitlin's always talking about like last one. So just to have fun with all of them, it's exactly what I wanted. Shots will fall, shots won't fall, but I knew like I was gonna give it my all. Leave everything on the floor for that 40 minutes. So everything I could control, I knew I was gonna do the best I could, and so I was just trying to have fun with it.
To our right with Katie.
Katie Barnes for ESPN.com. For Azzi, just given everything that you've been through, and when you think about especially the last year, what does it mean to you to have this kind of a game on the biggest stage?
I mean, today, I really don't have words to describe what today felt like and what the rest of the day is going to feel like. Today was amazing. It's an amazing accomplishment to do with this team. But like, yeah, I scored a lot of points, but I just did what my teammates, like they sent me great screens, got me the ball. I didn't get outside myself. I read what the game was giving me. So this could have been Sarah, could have been Paige scoring the most. So really, I did what I knew I was capable of. My teammates trusted me. So really a shout out to them for putting me in that position and believing in me.
I'll take our final question from the back in the pink.
Madison Pearl, ESPN Landscape. This question's for Paige. Paige, yesterday I asked you how you don't get comfortable going into this game, being that you beat South Carolina by 29 points last game. Finishing this game, you beat them by 23 points. Coming into this game, did it feel like you had to prove a point, being that you beat them by 29 points?
No, I think we didn't carry whatever it was that happened last game when we played them the last time, and we actually probably knew they were going to come out with a chip on their shoulder and be even more aggressive and trying to set the tone from the jump and strike first. So we were both playing for a national championship. I think that's the only motivation that you needed on both sides. So we just tried to come out and play every possession that it's the most important possession of the season, serve the moment, and not get too caught up in the past, the future, but being present in the moment and just serving that.